Getting it in.
We getting it in.
Getting it in.
2020 is over, but 2021 started off crazy. The British is coming. Nah, it was our own American citizens. Can you believe they rushed the Capitol, y'all? Yo, January 2021 started off crazy. We had some Trump supporters who felt like, the election was rigged because former President Trump, well, he's not former president. I don't even know. Is he former president? Has he been impeached? Who knows what that man title is right now? But Trump at the moment, he had incited the people to say that the election was rigged, and they somehow got close enough to get to the Capitol and run up in the building and cause all kinds of chaos. And now we're stuck here knowing that, people could actually run up in the Capitol. I thought there'd be security all over the place. I thought there'd be people in check to really stop that kind of thing, but apparently not. Who knew? We already know the narrative going around social media. If it was my people, we know what would have happened. It would have been something unfortunate. It would have been a nasty, nasty scene. And there would still be repercussions going on behind it. We'd still be hearing about it to this day all over the media. They tried to blame it on Antifa and Black Lives Matter and all these other people. But they all waving Trump flags. So I don't get it. I don't get the spin coming from the Republican. And I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I stay in the middle. I like that purple, the purple party or the independent party, down the line, because y'all both full of, I mean, that's how we started off 2021 with the rushing at the Capitol. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But that led into the inauguration of the new president and our first ever woman president, who happens to be a Black woman. Now, I know some of y'all are saying she's not Black. I don't co-sign that. She's definitely Black to me. But I definitely salute her. And I salute Biden. Our 46th president now, I believe. Let's see what he does. I hope he made a lot of promises. Let's see if he comes through for them. And maybe we could get off of this wave of being all about the president and let the politicians do the politicians. And we the people. Now that we're more focused. One thing I will say about Trump, I'll say that he definitely brought awareness to politicians more and the political game, at least for me and my peoples. Now people are more aware of politicians and what exactly they do, and people are fighting more for what they want. And then that's definitely what I think we need to do. We gotta, if you don't say nothing, then you'll fall for anything. If we're not out there speaking for what we want and speaking for our issues, then we're not gonna get grants and money allocated to our communities. And that's what it's all about. You got to be in the game to play the game. So definitely salute to Kamala, salute to Biden, not salute, that's not a word. Salute to Kamala, salute to Biden, and I definitely look forward to seeing what the presidency has to hold for them. I was thinking the other day, is Kamala now the most powerful Black person ever? Because what I also learned with Obama and Trump is like that person who's running the Senate is really the one in charge of everything. Because, the president can sign stuff with executive order, but that Senate controller, they're the ones that really, really is pushing through a lot of these laws and getting a lot of bills passed. And now Kamala is pretty much in charge of the Senate because she's the tie-breaking vote. That's crazy. So salute to her. Let's see what they do. I hope y'all stay true to y'all word and y'all are more about uplifting the people and dividing us. On to a pastime of mine, battle rap. I love the battle rap. Smack had Volume 7 go down. It was a pretty good card. It was pretty decent. I enjoyed the card. I was in and out involved in a lot of other things. So unfortunately, I couldn't sit down and get in tune with every battle. I really got to get on the app so I can catch up on some of these battles. But, salute to the app, salute to Smack. But Smack Volume 7. So we had, I think the first battle was Arsenal versus Danny Myers. It's a little bit disappointing in Arsenal's performance. I thought he would have brought it home versus Danny. Danny went off. Danny was crazy. Salute to Danny. He really went off during that battle. And I gave him that battle, I think, 3-0 in the first watch, I believe. But I'm sure Arsenal has some balls in there. But, just first watching it. Like I said, I like the first watch one time, first watch thing, because I'm from that from that school where, you just watched that battle, you was on the scene, you saw the battle then and there. It wasn't no going back and watching and reviewing and carefully listen to that ball. How your performance, everything matters at that moment. So that's how I'm judging these battles. So Arsenal 3-0. I mean, my fault. That's how much I was rooting for you, Arsenal, but Danny took that. Danny 3-0. Next up, I think was DNA versus Ab. DNA was DNA versus Ab was crazy. That was a dope battle. They had balls galore. Back and forth, back and forth. I probably would say DNA 2-1, maybe 3-0. But it was definitely a dope battle. Not to take away from anything Ab did. Not to take away from anything Arsenal did either. They both came through. But I say DNA probably edged him every round, or definitely took it 2-1. Next up was K-Shine versus Chilla Jones. Sean. What happened to you, Sean? Damn, man. You're my favorite battle rapper at the moment. But Chilla definitely, yeah, he 3-0'd you, man. But it was close. It was definitely close. Definitely close battle. He edged you every round, I would say. But Chilla definitely, and I'm not a fan of Chilla Jones neither. I don't really like his performance level. I don't really like his level. His bars is dope. His rhymes is crazy, but his performance level I'm not into. So I think you got to have both. That energy and the bars, the deliverance, and everything. And Shine has that, but his bars wasn't up to par with Chilla's during this battle. So I definitely his performance killed Chillers, but the bars, and then the bars is overall what takes it, because it's a battle and it's all about your words. I definitely give it to Chilla, possibly 3-0. Speaking of Chilla Jones, salute to him and him winning champion of the year. I could definitely see I didn't really catch all of his battles because, like I said, I'm not really a Chilla Jones enthusiast. I'm not a fan really of Chilla Jones. I do respect him though. His pen is dope. If he steps up his performance more, I might get more into with him. But for what I've been watching from the battle rap community, he's definitely one of the top contenders. He's definitely fire. So, I was hoping K-Shine would get it, but when I was watching the breakdown, I was agreeing that K-Shine's scheduling and his opponents wasn't really up to par with who Chilla Jones was taking on and who Chilla Jones was beating. So I understand their reasoning behind giving it to Chilla. So salute to Chilla Jones and becoming champion of the year. Looking forward to see what else you got coming up. You said Lux. I think you got to step up your performance a little more before you get Lux. But bar wise, I would like to see that battle. I would definitely be in tune. So let's see what you do in this next upcoming year. You are the champ now. Next up, we had Twerk versus Jay the Nightwing. I cannot lie, I do not see Twerk's performance is amazing. I like Twerk's energy, his performance. And when he does deliver a bar, it's dope. He definitely got a pin. But my man just don't be coming every time I see him, he never has a third round. He never finishes a battle. I probably almost all the battles that I've caught from him, he never finishes a battle. And I'm like, yo, how is he up here as one of these top dudes when, he never finishes the game? So and Jay the Nightwing, this was the first time I seen a glimpse of him, I think during the tournament, but I didn't really sit down and watch it. But I caught him during this, and I thought Jay the Nightwing was fire. I like his delivery. His delivery is crazy. If he masters that, I love, his voice is dope. He got a great voice for battle rap, and yeah, I gave the battle probably 2-1 for Jay the Nightwing. I could say I'm a partial fan of Jay the Nightwing. I'm eager to see who his next battle is and how he delivers. I think he got a bright front. What's with my words today? I don't know, fumbling and mumbling. But yeah, I think he got a bright, promising future. I look forward to see, what he could do, coming up. Who's his next opponent? The last battle of the night was Tay Rock versus Averb, and that battle was a snooze fest. I'm not a fan of Averb. I don't know, he'd be going too mystical, physical for me, and I don't be feeling that in a battle. I'm like, yo, you be losing me. I can't catch all that stuff so quickly. So Tay Rock definitely took that battle to me 3-0, but Tay-Rock wasn't really, I don't know, maybe the energy of Averb brought down Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock, I've definitely gained more respect for over the last few battles that I've seen from him. I used to can't stand Tay-Rock. That light phrase is light phrase that used to kill me. I used to hate when he used to say that. I'm like, yo, stop saying that. That makes me think your bar is light. And I don't get how people falling for that. But you know, but now that he's gotten that out his repertoire and he's just delivering, I definitely mess with Tay Rock, and I definitely like what he does nowadays. So you know, he definitely cleared Aver pretty easily to me. So I give that battle to Tay Rock 3-0 pretty much, you know, on the snooze fest. Smack Volume 7 was a dope card. Looking forward to Kings versus Queens and what else the URL has coming up. While we're on the conversation of battling, you know, versus TV had a long overdue battle of Keisha Cole versus my lady Ashanti. Hi Ashanti. You know, and you know, it was a good battle. Keisha was mad late to the battle, you know, but she was looking good. Ashanti was looking good, you know, and it was a good battle. It was entertaining. You know, I like both of their music. I know more of Ashanti's music, and you know, Ashanti took it home like I knew she would. Baby. On to a personal note, you know, I did you know, I will drop personal lines on these vlogs from here to there. I did get a colonoscopy last month in January, and it was a scary experience. You know, I can't front, I can't even lie about that. I was just a little bit nervous about that, and I always get caught up in this word, so I'm not even gonna say it. When they put you to sleep, I was real nervous about that. You know, but it went through smooth. Everything is good. You know, and I just want to encourage my people to get themselves checked out. You know, especially my peers. You know, we are of that age and of that era where the sooner that they find out about this stuff is the more that they can take care of it. So, you know, I just want to encourage my peoples out there to get their colonoscopies, get themselves checked up. You know, us as a people, we kind of leery of the doctors. We don't really trust their words. We're not really sure what they up to, and rightfully so because they be doing some BS. But you know, that's why it's good to build a repertoire with a doctor, or you know, get some kind of trust foundation before you get caught up in any type of situation where you're out there and now you're going to somebody where you don't really even know them, which kind of is what happened to me. I hadn't been to the doctor for years, and now that I am following up on myself, I find myself like, oh man, am I really trusting these people? But I believe in God, I trust in God, and I know God has my back to the first and foremost. So God will steer me down that path. But you know, get your colonoscopy, people, and get yourself checked out for any issues, and go to the doctor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been another installment of the Go Vlog. You know, Groucho's opinion, January 2021 review. You know, I'm gonna be stopping in from month to month. You know, with the reviews of how the month went. You know, also with other Groucho's opinions during the time of whatever topics may pop up. You know, if I feel like talking about it, if I feel like vlogging on it, why not? You know, we still at home dealing with this COVID situation. So, you know, I want to provide some kind of entertainment and thought process for my peoples. So check that out. Please, please, please subscribe to gentv.com for all Gen TV content. You know, what we got. We got so much events happening. You know, we everywhere still. You know, we getting it in. Even if it is COVID, we are getting it in more than ever. You know, we got Groucho's Opinion. We got Media Legends podcast. We got Get It In radio show. We got Getting It In with Pain. You know, and so much other content. Just go on the website, subscribe to get updated to the latest events and just the latest in entertainment and culture, the best. You know, we only showing you what's the best. So if you're on gentv.com, know that that is what's happening in the culture. So whenever you may be feeling like you're out the loop and you want to get in tune real quick, hop on gentv.com. We're off to February. Let's hope this is a blessed one. God willing. This is Groucho's opinion.